Tonight on Boston EMS.
Two-car accident, teenager on a bike was hit. I haven't seen a scene like that in a long time. Oh.
Oh, see this guy right here? He's got one shoe on. Dude, it's gonna pour. I can have a cruiser come and give you a ride to a shelter.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like the police.
Paramedic 16, motor vehicle accident, head on.
It's a rollover fully involved.
A female under a train.
Stop. What's going on here?
This is my rolling office.
Dude, what are you doing?
It's another night in Boston.
Okay, so paramedics 3 and ambulance 11. Car versus tree. Several persons extricated, but somebody's still trapped with the vehicle on fire.
P3. Fire department says it's a rollover fully involved. Car hit a tree. Now the car's on fire. The fire's getting bigger. They're still pulling people out of the car. I see smoke up there. I can't see the car by the engine, so this could be really bad.
No, the car's on fire. Here's the occupants. You were in the car?
21-year-old male driver fell asleep at the wheel, restrained, self-extricated. He's got no complaints. He's got a nosebleed. He's got no markings. He's got a good radio pulse. No med history. No allergies.
All right, thanks. Stand up, my friend. You in the car by yourself?
Yes.
He's got one. He's got a nosebleed or something. The BLS is pulling up over here.
With a rollover motor vehicle accident, there's one or two extremes. They're either out before you get there walking around with minor injuries, or they're entrapped and in really bad shape. It seems like there's no happy medium.
When a car flips over and catches on fire, the occupants, for the most part, they're DOA or they've got some major trauma. He's up, he's walking, he's talking to me. He's got a nosebleed, you know. They'll take him to the hospital. The car's demolished. I don't know how he got out of it. It's upside down. He got out before it caught on fire, I guess. What he said to me, he smelled smoke. And he got out as quick as he could. He just won the lottery. I don't know if he realizes it yet. But no, there's nothing for us to do. We're out of here. I'm getting out of this traffic. It's okay.
Mike McNeil, a true EMT of the year. He not only takes care of humans, he takes care of animals. You see that? That's why Mike's EMT of the year. Let me show Mike why he's EMT of the year every year.
And I'm allergic to cats.
Yep.
Just open the garage.
Yeah, I got you.
It's really important to have a good partner and someone that you can rely on. We got each other's backs if something's not going well.
Yo, this is Mike's hair gel. He be like, put it up into the Gumby.
We go in these situations with the police, the code 99s or whatever, you know, that's when hostage situations, people shooting, stabbing. You gotta be able to know somebody's gonna watch your back. It's just two of us. You never know, you know, we're going anywhere. Somebody might want to hurt us.
I would want my family to get the treatment that we provide to every patient. We treat everybody like their family. Every call, every time, no matter what, no matter who's having a bad day.
Ambulance 3, Boston. 3 with police en route, EDP 2 in Dorchester.
We're en route to an emotionally disturbed person, 65-year-old female, paranoid and yelling. You're always leery, going with your guard up. 9 times out of 10, you use your verbal judo. And, you know, you can talk people down and most people will listen to you. You notice we don't use a GPS and I don't need a map. I don't need that. All the new people put in all the stuff and they play with the computer. I don't need all that junk. And I passed the address after I talked trash. It's right here. We're here. EDPs are very unpredictable. The years I've been here, I see like, you'll be talking to someone and the next thing you know, they're snapping, they're hitting you, they're punching you. She looks a bit agitated by the commotion.
I do need him because I gotta pay my electric bill. I want to see the president too.
You want to see the president too?
Sometimes, you know, you go there and somebody's as calm as me and you. The next minute, they're like, let me out of this truck.
That's what I'm saying. You got to figure out how you going to get me back home.
Well, we're gonna work on that. We're gonna work on. So EDP calls, emotionally disturbed patients. I enjoy doing the calls for the most part. Oh, can we do this man first? This particular case was interesting. She was difficult. She was a real management issue. But you gotta put your feet up first.
I'm gonna show you.
Come on, work with us. Just work with us. I told you I'm not gonna give you a needle. Yeah, you can do whatever you want. We need you to work with us for a second, okay? Just
They got my mass ID.
put your feet up here. The patient, she does have a pretty extensive medical history too that can cause some altered mental status. She really wants to go to Boston Medical?
No.
Has she been there before?
No.
You're a liar. You're trying to kill me again with a needle.
I'm trying to kill you with Tufts?
Yes, and I'm going
She
to
really wants to go to Boston.
It did what? It had been a side
When her daughter came to the door, it didn't make things any better. That was a poor choice on my part to have her come to the back. That made things worse.
Okay, we'll take her to Boston.
She lies.
Is that okay with you?
That is completely
Because you see what I mean, though?
She stepped over. Now you let me. Give my brother, please.
She got a history of liver problems. And sometimes toxins from the liver can go up into your brain and make you act a little erratic. Trying to get that lady to focus and get her out the house. Mike did a good job. You know, Mike got that gifted gab. We got her out without restraining her, having to touch her. So that's always a good day. You can get the patient to walk out, get on the bed.
A lot of times patients like that will focus all their negative attention towards the person who's most active in trying to move things along. I feel like in this case that was me. But calm and patience usually win out. My training's important in all aspects of the job, but the most important part of this is my street smarts and my personality.
Saturday. It's hit and miss here in Hyde Park. Sometimes we have slow nights, sometimes we don't. Today, I am expecting, I don't know. It's unpredictable out here. Is that what you're gonna look like when you get gray? He was in a wedding yesterday, and he actually cleans up well.
Groomsman. I was a groomsman. That's me and my godson.
My baby and I took a selfie. Where's my phone? Look at my baby.
That is a coincidence.
She's like my mini-me, but she looks nothing like me.
Ambulance 18 Boston, Truman Parkway in Hyde Park to the injury, 1448.
Truman, go ahead and route 1 ready.
40-year-old female injury after a fall. This is our new truck. We just got this truck. It only has 1,800 miles on it. And it smells brand new. There's a really good smell to it. Probably won't last that long because it's not like we're a flower shop. We take some pretty horrible calls to the hospital. Stenches. All right, we're pulling up, and I think she's in a car, so that's a good sign. Hello. Good, what happened?
Across the street, my foot. My bad foot.
Okay, got caught.
Got caught into the can, and I fell. And I banged my head.
Okay. Any pain here?
No.
No pain.
No.
She was just sitting in the street, and I felt bad. You know, I wanted to make sure she was all right.
I want to hear. My partner's wicked strong, okay? Was this the can?
Yes. That's the can that went up in my foot.
Wow. Yeah, it's swollen. It could even be dislocated. But they'll give you an x-ray.
I feel like a jerk.
Why do you feel like a jerk?
Because I fell.
Yeah, but you know what?
I didn't even know the can was there.
Listen. Do you think people go around, oh, let me just drop myself on the ground and hurt my hand all the time? It's called an accident, whether you... I didn't want her to get upset. Obviously, something triggered her to get upset. Don't get yourself all excited. You're in the ambulance. You're doing the right thing. You're going to go to the hospital. They're going to check you out, right? I was able to just kind of be me, you know? Like, if anything, I can turn somebody around when they're upset and just be funny, and laughter is great medicine. See, you're already forgetting about the pain.
Yes, I am. And you're making me feel better. And you're making me happy.
It's so sunny, I have to put my shades on.
She's a pretty girl. He's a
handsome man right there.
That's right.
Pretty girl, pretty boy.
Right.
This could have been prevented. But we have that can, and it's never going to offend anyone again. It's in the trash, where it belongs. Strawberry flavor, by the way. Strawberry. 18, we're all set, thank you. What is this guy doing? Hold on a second. Stop. You're gonna hurt yourself. No, stop.
All right. You're just trying to push it?
You're gonna hurt yourself. We're gonna push with the ambulance?
No.
Oh, push.
Like this.
Oh, God, I hope he pushes the brake. Paul and I did a good deed today. We pushed an elderly couple out of a busy street. Paul, how do you feel about that?
We don't do that very often. That's our good deed for the day, that's what I'll say.
Brake. Oh, my God. Park.
Good deed for the day.
That is good.
Next on Boston EMS.
Talbot in New England for a traumatic arrest. 2-car accident. Teenager on a bike was hit. Somebody's doing CPR. Gets the hair up on the back of your neck. Oh.
Unknown in Hyde Park, Arlington at River, 2014.
18, good evening, Arlington and River. Who knows what we're going for, because it's unknown. It could be anything. It could just be somebody that's passed out because they're drunk, or it could just be a removal from the police. Maybe this person's just taking a nap. Who knows? Is it behind? Nothing? All right. Thank you. Bye. There's nothing. But I'll turn around. It could be further down the street. Oh, it's probably this guy right here. 18. Look at, he's got one shoe on. You all set? Are you good? Oh, because somebody called about you. Oh, yeah, that's what it was. So you don't need an ambulance or anything like that? No. Do you need, like, a ride to a shelter? I can get you a ride to the shelter.
Yeah, can you give me a ride to Father Bill's?
No, I can't give you a ride to a shelter in Quincy, but I can have a cruiser come and give you a ride to a shelter in Boston.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like the police.
Somewhere down the lines, maybe something went wrong for him, but he's young enough that he can totally get his life back. Dude, you have no shoes on. It's gonna pour.
No, I'm making boxes.
I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hook you up with a pair of shoes right now. They're gonna be man-made.
Oh, great.
Okay? Sit up here. Come sit up here. We'll make you some shoes.
No, I didn't take any pictures. Oh, here it is. It's me. Finish line at the Boston Marathon. Going over the police barrier. And that's right. They call me Super Cruiser. Trained as an EMT or a paramedic, there's a lot of things that we can do. And there's a lot of things that we're able to do that you hope you never have to do. But if you have to, you have to.
4, paramedic 3, southbound, the expressway, from motor vehicle collision with injury.
2-car accident. Teenager on a bike was hit. Somebody's doing CPR. Gets the hair up on the back of your neck. Somebody was flying through here. Cold.
I'm gonna set up in here, okay?
Yeah, I'll get him. I get a BLS guy. You're on the board backwards?
It's my car, though.
Your car's a white car? How old are you, my friend?
26.
I know your leg hurts. We're going to lift you up, my friend.
Okay. Oh. You killed someone, did he?
I don't know, buddy.
Oh, I know he did, didn't he?
You were driving or the passenger?
Oh, I was the passenger. Ow!
He was the passenger. Said his friend was driving, and there's a teenage kid, DOA, on the scene. Do you have any medical problems? Try to keep your head straight. He's leaning on this boy. Where's it hurt the most?
This one, but then it hurts here, too.
All right, with your right leg.
I broke both legs, but this one isn't.
Where in your right leg does it hurt?
Right there.
It looks like your right leg's definitely busted and probably your left femur.
It's gonna be tight because
Gonna be
once
tight.
we're moving, we don't want it to bounce.
Okay, but it hurts.
What's the matter? What's the matter? Where's it hurt? Where's it hurt? Where's it hurt? Where?
Right there, my leg. When she tightened it.
It's
Oh
all
my
done.
God.
Trust me, when we're moving, you're gonna want that, okay? We're gonna give you some medicine.
It's gonna keep you from bouncing when we go down the street.
I don't even have health insurance.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, nice and easy. Thank you. I'm standing.
This could be the new Air Jordans, though.
Right, they could be. I walk everywhere. I BMX and longboard. I walk. I do all the things the world has to offer.
I wasn't listening up front. Where are your shoes?
I'm coming up with a new prototype called hobo moccasins. So I'm trying to use the material.
Moccasins?
Yeah.
So you're homeless? You're homeless?
Sort of. I just, I jump around. I do a lot of camping,
Yeah. Maybe he's embarrassed. Maybe he's afraid to reach out for help. Maybe he doesn't want people to judge him even more.
All right, thanks. All right. All right, see you later.
Cool. I'm just glad that we were able to help him and that, it wasn't an overdose. And maybe he does walk everywhere. Maybe he is trying to make a prototype called hobo moccasins.
Interesting character. We run into a lot of interesting characters, so I'm happy we could help him out.
Those are awesome. Yeah. Don't forget the small people here when you make it big, okay?
Oh, wow. So what happened?
I don't know.
Were you driving on top or you driving down Norwell?
Driving down Norwell.
Norwell? You crossed over?
I told him to pull over and let me drive because he's driving like a...
Was he flying?
Yep. He was going so fast.
So did somebody hit you or did you hit a car?
He hit them.
He hit a car?
He hit them from behind, man.
They were in front of you?
Yes.
It wasn't like you T-boned him?
No. I told him to pull over and let me drive. And he sped up like a... and would not stop. I was like begging him to stop, please, please, begging him, and he smashed into everyone. Oh.
Sorry.
Your friend got out of the car on his own?
He crawled out the window.
He crawled out the window. I don't know where he went. I didn't see him. I saw other people in the other car. There's a kid in the street.
We might have to try one more spot.
Don't go to sleep on me, brother. Stay awake. You're going to find an IV in a minute. We're going to give you some medicine. Okay. BMC, this is Boston Paramedic 232, audio copy. We're inbound to your facility. We're about 15 minutes out. We have a 26-year-old gentleman. Was the unrestrained passenger. He states the vehicle has got an open tip fib on his right lower extremity. He's got pain in his proximal left femur. We'll have the rest on our arrival. We're here. Gonna go into a room. There's gonna be a lot of people there. Just let them do their thing. Stay awake, okay? This guy here, they got an IV, get some pain meds. He got an x-ray of his chest and his pelvis. He'll probably get some x-rays of the lower extremities. And I would assume he'll go to the OR tonight. There's a dead teenage kid in the street because somebody was driving way too fast. And the guy that caused it all is gone. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I would assume he's got some type of injuries. How severe? I don't know. I would say, and he was able to walk away from the scene or run away from the scene of his own power. I haven't seen a scene like that in a long time with all that debris in the street, glass. I think there was a concrete light pole. There's car parts all over the place. Ridiculous. That's what happens when you don't make the best decisions. You get behind the wheel of a car. It's stupid.
Next on Boston EMS.
Hold on, all right? A train hit something. We don't know if it's an animal or a person. So if that train is going to hit someone, most of the time it's just parts everywhere.
I've been working and living in Dorchester for 45 years. I've been working for Boston EMS for 17 years. It's my hood. It's where I grew up. We used to hang over there. My man Mike used to live there. Gary and Tim used to live there. His girl Trisha lived right there. It's like everywhere you go, especially when I'm around here, it's like memories. Play ball on the pole right here. That telephone pole, used to have a hoop right there. I like working around here because, you get to interact with people, with your friends, your family, people you grew up with. We are en route to a 26-year-old female with back pain.
Oh, you got the cane ready to go and everything.
So this woman is a mother.
What kind of support you coming down?
She was holding her baby when the porch collapsed a couple of days ago. She got injured and hurt her back.
How old are you?
26. Sorry. I wasn't trying to cry for the kids.
Now the back pain's starting to get worse.
When I fell, I had the baby back went back, and I just grabbed her. So that's when all the pressure just went.
So your leg right now, is it numb or does it hurt?
My feet, it's like needles.
Okay. Yeah, that probably it usually means that there's something wrong with the disc.
Bye, Mommy. We'll be back.
Yeah, let's just
get that.
I know. These roads are so bumpy, it's causing her a lot of pain. Who's Daniel? You got killed? Where
Manatee.
Where?
That shot. That's my daughter's fault.
Sorry to hear that. Happened in the middle of the day, around 4 o'clock, right? Yeah, I was there. Yeah. I couldn't believe it when she told me that her boyfriend was shot in that shooting. I was on that call. I was one of the first people at the crime scene. I thought he was gonna make it, and yeah, we did everything we could. We got there quick. We got from there to BMC quick. I'm so sorry for your loss. I really am.
It's no rush to me. I slept in there. He's out of town. He's gonna come back, but it just hurt when my daughter asked for this.
No kid's supposed to go through that. I'm really sorry for you, Lo. I really am. That's terrible.
Every time I talk about him, I cry.
It's healthy, though.
Yeah.
That's healthy. We see the immediate actions and the ripple effect of the trauma that happens in the city, but it's not too often that we see the after effects of it. How's that heat feel in your back? Helped a little bit? Shootings aren't all that common during the middle of the day. We got there quick, and he was alive the whole time talking. Critical, but awake, conscious, and alert. Usually when we get people to the hospital, kind of take it for granted, I guess, that when they go up to the operating room, they're going to walk out. I had no idea that he died until just now. I think her tears are just feeling like she could share her grief with someone who was there. Just from my slight involvement in the call, it gives us a connection.
I have grandkids now, and it's busy. The oldest one goes to preschool 3 days a week. Twins will go next year.
I gotta pay $6,000 to my daughter to go to kindergarten. And then on top of it, they want $300 for books and supplies. My wife says she can't even read.
They come by every once in a while. They like to see the ambulance. They come to see Dad. You know, it breaks up the day. You know, I get to see him. Sometimes I work a lot. If I work doubles or whatever, or if Lauren's at school, I won't see him during the day. So I get to see him. I miss him. I come to work, I miss him.
You want to see the ambulance? You want to go up there and put the headphones on?
Can I drive?
Yeah. All right. You can sit next to you. Go ahead. It's nice to have a visit from them. They like to play in the ambulance, make believe they're going to an emergency. Cameron, where you going?
I don't know.
Well, they know the ambulance. They tell you I help people.
If somebody has blood, you put them in there.
I put them in there for what? If they get a boo-boo?
Yeah.
And then what do I do to them?
Put them in the medical bag.
Put them in the medical bed?
It's busy. It's busy at home.
I love your outfit, Cam.
I'm with them home during the day, and then I come to work. Some days it's fine. Other days I can't wait to get to work.
Brian, we'll be back in like 10 minutes, all right? You got him?
Oh,
You got him?
yeah.
You got him? You got him? You got him for 10 minutes?
Yeah, get the leash.
I come to work and I take care of people that are shot in the head or whatever. Some days that's easier than dealing with the 3 of them at home. They're my kids, my heart. I love them. So it's good when they come by and see me.
Don't worry. Hope you get it.
P3 Calendar Street, just the number. I gotta go. It's all right. 36-year-old male, not breathing. He's got a history of drug abuse. He's unconscious.
P3, we have to cancel. So the BLS crew's there, and they cancel this. Nobody wants to go to the hospital with us. So that fatal, that crazy car crash, and the teenage kid who was minding his business on the side of the road that died at the scene. There's a memorial up here. I think he was there with his bike, so I noticed last week there was flowers, but today I noticed there's a bike there, too. And the driver's only walks away from the scene. They got him, though. They got him at his house at 3 o'clock that morning or something. Innocent kid's dead.
We're getting there, breaking the truck in. But until we get the big bad one where the truck looks like a hot mess in the back, when you actually have to take the stretcher out and mop the floors and clean the blood off the ground and the ceiling, and that's when we break in the truck.
18, Boston.
18.
Factory Street at Jackson Street.
Is that a pedestrian hit or an animal hit?
They don't know yet. They're investigating.
Hold on, all right? So we're responding on a call right now. A train hit something. We don't know if it's an animal that the train hit or a person. The Acela train goes pretty fast. So if that train is going to hit someone, most of the time it's just parts, just everywhere. This is definitely an adrenaline rush, not knowing like what you're going to go find, if you're going to find anything. You know, you have police officers on scene that have never seen something like that, and the gag factor starts to play a role for them. It's a full moon. 18, we have Boston Fire. I'll let you know when Amtrak is on scene. I don't see. Oh, okay, you want to stop there? I would like to pull up a little bit more. Get over yourself.
700 yards that way, they don't have anything.
So this is like the worst part is we don't know if they actually hit a person. We don't know if somebody was walking the tracks. We don't know if there was an animal. We have no idea what this train hit between here and 700 yards down that way. And the only way that we can investigate is when they shut the tracks down and walk the 700 yards. So if this person has a chance, probably lost it right now. So this is like the worst part is we have no idea what this train hit between here and 700 yards down that way. We don't know if they actually hit a person. We don't know if somebody was walking the tracks. We don't know if there was an animal. We have no idea.
It's an unusual circumstance. We have a lot of different agencies out here. We're just going to go down the 3 tracks. The report was the engineer thought he struck something 600 to 700 feet before he got to the station.
So if we think someone's been hit by the train or by a train, it's a full court press. Everybody comes out, everybody gets together, we all search. We can't miss something this big. Great. We all got together, we formed a line, we took our flashlights out. Everybody looked left, everybody looked right. Oh, I thought I just saw something move.
That just got hit.
That's a fresh hit right
That's
there.
a fresh.
That's a fresh kill.
You might be playing, boss.
Oh, yeah, it's... I think he's the one. Maybe that was the big thump. Is this it? We good?
I don't know.
We're gonna keep going?
Well, they said 600 feet. We've done 3 times that.
I think right now it's safe to say it was just the possum and then fresh roadkill right there. I'm thankful that that's what it was. Good guy right there. Took one for the team. R.I.P. R.I.P. I'm going to end the night with, I'm very thankful it was just an animal. If it was an actual person, I think it would have been a very gruesome scene. Those trains go really, really fast. That possum took one for the team. The only thing I have to say to possums, you need to stop playing dead. Because this time it did not work in your advantage. And I think we're good. I'm going home now.
The one on the left is from my current horse. I don't know if they're lucky or not, but they've been here for a while. You have to keep them upside down like that so the luck doesn't run out. So here we go.
P3810, reported cardiac disorder, Dorchester.
P3 North. "50-year-old male with chest pain." People come with some type of chest pain complaint. A lot of times there's nothing really acute that we see there, but given the age, if they're older and they got some risk factors, we'll treat it until they proven otherwise. For whatever reason, the guy was having an anxiety attack. He said he had chest pain. It went down his arm. You could tell he was a little anxious. Looked like he was breathing a little fast. Nice and easy. Slow your breathing down. Slow down, okay? We're going to take care of you. But you got to talk to me so I can help you. Slow your breathing down. Slow down. Slow down. You're working yourself up into a tizzy. And some people, you can control them. You get them to calm down. Other people, like him, it takes a little bit longer.
The best thing you can do to help yourself here is get control of your breathing. Hold your breath just for 2 seconds. Hold it, and let it out slow. Good, 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 good. Let it out slow.
You gotta keep your left arm still, okay? Don't move your arm here, buddy. He's got tiny veins, so it's hard to find a vein. In case it's cardiac, it's nice to get an IV in him.
He's stabbing me.
One more try on the IV, okay? Give him a second chance here. Not, then I'll have to do it. I put IVs in cats.
What?
No.
I
You
used
gotta
to
understand, that is about as difficult as it gets.
Even though he's a, normal adult.
No, what she
just
said
don't
was she's a
have
cat lady, but she won't admit it.
Yeah. Cat lady? I'm not a cat lady. I have just one cat. To be a cat lady, you have to have a lot more than one cat, so that exempts me from that title.
I feel better now, so I think you guys can let me go, because I feel better now.
That's good.
I think the turning point was talking about the cats and calling Katie a cat lady. That seems to be where he calmed down. It would have been nice to get an IV in him. The thing is, he'll go in the hospital, he's calm now, the nurse will be home, they'll pull one in like that. You're gonna wake up a new man.
Next on Boston EMS.
Now we're going for the person with dementia that forced themselves into a house.
This is my house. We're a little bit uneducated. Yeah, he's a little bit more uneasy. Are you fine? Today is going to be like 85, hot, hazy, city weather. So it's going to be nice out here today. See how he comes in, look. Mike on time as usual. That's your man, 50 grand.
I can't believe I'm late. I've never been late. I've never been late before in my life. I can't believe it.
Yo, his mama said he came out late. He was 2 hours late when he was born. We're going to Dorchester for a 99-year-old female complaining of feet pain. That's what it says in the call, feet pain.
All right, that's what you guys saying. Thank you.
I need to preempt you.
Oh, we're being preempted.
Blue and River by the bank for a man down.
3, Blue and River. Now we're going to Blue and River for a man down. Ain't nobody out here. They said at the Bank of America, right?
Yeah, it's probably gone.
Anybody in the bank? Oh, yeah, your man's in the bank laying down asleep. What's up, man?
Let me help you up. How you living? You all right?
I'm okay. That's my bed.
Oh, well, you better drink the rest of that, man.
I'm all right. I'm fine. I'm okay.
Okay. Don't forget your beer, man.
I'm all right.
We still reserved, baby. $1.20 a can. He got to get it in early. That's his breakfast.
Yeah, right in this here.
Yeah, he do. He walking the street.
Go back.
All right. Still reserved. Setting a great example for the kids on the bus. Too early for these.
Hyde Park, cardiac disorder at 2028. Ambulance 18, Boston.
Yep, we have it en route. 98-year-old male having chest pain. I think I know who he is. I've been to his house before. He's a great guy. He doesn't speak any English. I speak Spanish, so hopefully by the time I get there, I can get a clearer picture. He's probably one of the oldest patients I've ever treated. He's going to be 99 in August. ¿Él tiene problema del corazón?
No.
Dame ver el bracito, ¿ok? He's hypertensive, but he doesn't have a history of cardiac problems, but he was, according to his family, having some chest pain.
Can you point to where the pain is? Is he able to do that?
Señáleme a mí dónde es que le duele a usted en el cuerpo. ¿Dónde es que te duele? Right there is where it hurts. Well, we're gonna take him to the hospital. The family says that he has just been different the past few hours, not presenting as himself. He's usually wicked spunky, like wicked with it and like funny, and it's great to see him, but it's also sad to see him because he wasn't himself, who he normally is. Ooh. Oh. 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 He started to pep up a little bit when we got outside, so maybe he just needed a little bit of fresh air and change of scenery. Uy. Uy. Ya está mejor. Ya está mejor. Yeah. I do want to take his temperature, though, because he felt hot in the house. 100.3. That could explain why he is presenting to be a little bit more lethargic than normal. So she's just telling me that he had the flu last week. So maybe this is just left over. Maybe he didn't fully recuperate. Maybe he's starting to get sick again. The last time I saw him at home, he asked me to go dancing. ¿Tú bailas salsa y merengue? Pero no tiene fuerza ahora. Pero cuando tenga fuerza vamos a bailar. Okay. I said to him if he gets better and for his birthday I'll go dancing with him, and he wants to do a little salsa dancing. ¿Cuál es el secreto de vivir tantos años? ¿Qué es lo que tú haces? Tener suerte. He says to be lucky, to have luck. He has luck on his side. He says that the only one that knows when he's going to get taken from this earth is God, and he's lucky. He's got luck on his side, and he's always happy. So, I think he'll be fine.
Boston EMS will be right back.
Now we're going for another call. Sounds like it's a person with dementia that like forced themselves into a house. The seat is secure, the cops are there, and we're gonna go evaluate this person. We try to determine this person's mental status. Did they leave the hospital? Were they at like because there's a rehab center right by where we're going? Or is this person have half his family searching for him?
He just walked into the living room and said, "This is my house."
Where does he live?
We live right next door.
If he's home, do you usually get worried if he's gonna like leave and wander around?
When he's inside, we usually lock the doors.
Okay. All right. It's a scary thing for the family members to have to witness their loved ones completely not even know who they are.
You're not even gonna.
Thank you.
How old are you?
How old am I?
Yeah.
How old do you think I look?
25.
25? I'm 25.
You sure?
Nope.
Oh, come on.
I'm 33.
33?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yep. I don't think it's enjoyable to have dementia. I've seen a lot of people with dementia and Alzheimer's that are very confused and go back to just thinking they're like 25 or don't even recognize their family at all and become very violent, very hostile.
Yeah, sure. We're a little bit on edge lately, yeah. He's a little bit more and more getting uneasy, and have to keep a constant eye on him, yeah.
Do you flirt with women?
Women?
Yeah.
I am too old.
You're too old for that? He's fine. He just had a moment where he literally thought that the house next to his was his.
Come on, Mama's waiting.
Yeah. Mama's waiting with food.
Where is Mama?
That way.
Yeah.
I think the neighbors know him, and I think they know that he has dementia.
You're a nice girl, huh?
Thank you. I tried to be. So I don't think they were that concerned when he came into the house. But I can't imagine being at home, sitting in your living room, and having some complete stranger who's barefoot walk into your house and say, "This is my house."
This is my house.
Right? Yeah, that's your house, yep?
Yeah. Bye.
Okay.
Bye.
I love you, honey.
I love you too. Everybody. No, okay, sorry.
You're ugly.
I'm ugly. So he told me I was 25, or he thought I looked like I was 25, which I'm not. I'm like still in my 30s. But then he said I was ugly. So he ruined any chance he ever had with me. But he was a fun guy, even though he said I was ugly. It's fine. I'm not gonna let my feelings get hurt. But I did.
Ambulance 13, trauma. I-93 South.
On the next Boston EMS.
One person's pinned. Dude, what are you doing? Before we're on scene. What car were you in? The overturned one? 2 patients, 1 critical.
The person that was in your car?
She's worse than you.
Ambulance 11, pedestrian struck.
So what actually happened?
And tomorrow night.